Pilates. So that's a great thing to be able to do.
And that's the other thing that you've just mentioned there straight away, of course, that, you know, you may not have realised at home. You haven't got a huge, big, heavy weight stack with this, have you?
You just adjust the cables.
You just adjust these resistance bungee cables.
With the cables and the elevations, there's a total of 95 different levels of resistance.
Really?
So that's pretty huge. I'm now in a leg press. I've got the plie leg press for my inner thigh.
Okay.
I've got the prancers for my calf muscles.
I like the prancers.
These are nice, and you really, but what you do with Pilates, you control the movement in both directions. So when I push away against the resistance of the cables, it's a concentric contraction, I'm shortening the muscle. Then as I lower slowly again, you know, controlling the resistance band, that's the lengthening of the muscle, that's the eccentric component that we talk about. So you're working on the way out and on the way in. Now let me show you these ankle straps. I like these. These are great exercises. So I'm going to literally just scoot them on there. Now,
when people get these home, Carol, and they get set up and they start going through some of these exercises, typically how long would you be on the machine for?
Well, the beginner's workout is 20 minutes.
Right,
so, like I said, very manageable amount of time. And I'd advise you do about 20 minutes.
Right, okay.
But you might just want to get familiar with the different exercises to begin with. But to do something structured 3 times a week, 20 minutes, you'll start to see results in 4 to 5 weeks. You'll start to see your body changing, especially if you follow.
Tone up and...
Yeah, you'll see the difference in your body shape, and especially if you follow the nutrition guide as well, because it's always that balance. But Pilates is about, they call it controlology. Joseph Pilates developed it in the early 20th century, and it's all about centering the mind, the breathing, the posture. And you find with Pilates, it does encourage good posture and good positioning. So you'll find yourself walking taller, looking leaner, feeling better, releasing all those healthy endorphins. So look what I've done. I've put these around my ankles. Yeah. Okay, and I can do a number of different things. Here I'm just pushing my ankles towards the ground. Now this is working my hamstrings, the backs of my legs, and my glutes, my bottom muscles.
As well there to keep yourself nice and stable.
It's all about core control with Pilates, and especially with these reformer machines. Now I'm doing a scissor type exercise, okay, so I can add a little bit more into that movement, okay. Now what I can do is do a wide loop with my legs. So now I'm bringing in my abductors, and my toning and shaping. Like men and women, you know, can benefit from Pilates. Top athletes, the sprinters we've not long seen during the Olympics, you know, will use Pilates. Yes. But for women especially, it's all about long, lean muscles, toning, sculpting, and strengthening. So these are fantastic, these ankle cables. They come with it, so it's all there for you to do every exercise that comes with it. Let me show you also the stretching exercise you can do. I'll leave that attached for the moment to save a bit of time. If you want to stretch out your muscles, so I can stretch out these hip flexors here. Imagine you're sitting at a desk all day or driving and you're crunched over. You get really tight in these hip flexors in your back. And this is called a scooter, and this is just a lovely way. Okay.
Scooter.
So I called the other scooters, they were prancers, the little toe ones I did earlier. These are the scooters.
No, you did say prancer.
Oh, I did, I got it right.
No, you're right. Don't beat yourself up about it, Carol. You know what's what.
There we go. And then you can get onto your knees and really push out and stretch through the shoulders. There you go, lovely stretch through the shoulders.
Come on, have a crack at that
now. So
not
only, you can do this one, not only are you strengthening and toning,
oh man, that's good.
You're lengthening the muscles. Now Pilates, like I said, can be done at any level, from an absolute beginner that wants to start to condition their body, right through to somebody that's an elite athlete and wants complete control and core stability to help with their sport or activity. So
well, I fall into that latter category, of course, there, Carol. I don't know.
So over 60 different exercises with your DVD, your workout guide, your nutrition plan. It's all here for you to exercise the equivalent of several bits of equipment with over 95 different levels of resistance in the comfort of your own home.
I tell you what, I'm liking this one. I don't want you, it was like a sort of cat stretch or something, or just a long stretch.
Exactly. It feels
nice, that's good.
And a little bit more advanced would be to go up on the toes.
Wowzers.
And push out, and you get a nice stretch through the calf muscles here.
This is great, isn't it? What a great piece of home kit to have. What a versatile piece of home kit to have.
It's a great bit of kit. So if you're thinking of one bit of equipment that's going to work for the whole family to strengthen and tone your entire body whilst helping your posture, helping your flexibility and your control and breathing and centering, this is a fantastic bit of equipment. It's by Thane that produced gym quality equipment for the home, but a fraction of the cost is what you'd buy a proper Pilates, a gym reformer machine in the gym.
Big commercial sized piece of kit.
Which costs a lot to even do the classes.
Yeah, it would. And obviously, of course, what you're getting here is a substantial piece of kit, but not so large that it's, you know, unusable in your home there. Perfect. Stick one in the spare room, stick one maybe at the fire in the lounge by the patio doors, and get training and get, you know, working towards a longer looking, leaner, more toned you. Great price saving that you can see on your screen currently. You do need to give us a call on 08456 40 50 50. Home delivery, but free delivery. This was Caroline working out on it a little bit earlier on today, just going through some of the other exercises here. Look, it's just great, isn't it, Caroline? You can see here you're back on your side profile there.
Yeah, that's
there,
great
your wood
for the
chops.
core, working those love handles, the oblique muscles.
And when you say core, you're meaning basically stomach and waist, aren't you? It's the area
Of course,
that
everything from the stomach, the back, the hips, the shoulders,
Yeah, and that's that area that so many people have trouble kind of tone and sculpt and shape, and you look at those jeans and you think, oh, I've got to do something about that. Anyway, listen, thanks ever so much to Caroline. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
And as always a pleasure to have your company here on Argos TV. Join us for more big brands, big savings after this.
Join us.